What's up, YouTube? Spawny here, and today I'm coming at you guys with the long-awaited deck profile for the format. And as you guys see, my lovely playmat here. So yeah, waifus for life. But yeah, so I'm coming at you guys today finally with my deck profile that I promised you guys. Sorry it's been a week. School happens, so. But yeah, so we have an Evilswarm deck profile. This is one of the many decks that I've built for this format. It's a good anti-meta pick versus Blue Eyes and stuff. Sadly, it's not as good as I wanted it to be because BA isn't still a deck. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into the deck profile. Hopefully I can keep this one to about 11 minutes, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, we got our 3 Heliotropes. Yep, vanilla target, 1950 beater, summon for rabbit. Yeah, just good card in general. Yeah, so 3 Heliotrope, 3 caster. Extra normal summon, it's a condition too, so it gets around Veiler. 1750, level 4, dark, so yeah, pretty good. Caster plus any other Evilswarm equals a rank 4, so it's pretty good. So 3 caster. Next up, we have triple Kirkion. Kirkion is kind of your comeback card. There's also some nutty plays you can do with Kirkion too. But basically, Kirkion is just, it's a 1-card rank 4. Because if you have 2 Evilswarms in the grave and you get a Kirkion, you can make rank 4 because you use banish 1, add back the other, and then gain an additional normal summon. So triple Kirkion is really good. He's also one of the very few cards in this deck that you can top deck to get back into the game, so that does also make him very nice. That is one thing this deck does struggle with, is getting back when they've cleared your board. So, yeah. Double Thunderbird. 2 Thunderbirds enough. I didn't think 3 was warranted. Thunderbird at 2 is fine. It constantly comes back to the field, so and plus you can always get it back with Kirkion if you need to. So I thought 2 Thunderbird was fine. Just dodging stuff is really good, so he's hard to kill, so you shouldn't really need 3. 2 should be fine. Double Mandragora. I wanted to play 3 Mandragora, but I had to cut something for another card. So I didn't really want to play. Like, I'm already playing, I think, 42 cards in this deck. Yeah, 40, not 40 cards, scrub, right? But, so yeah, I had to cut a Mandragora because I didn't want to play 43. But 2's actually been working fine. And I don't really see them dead in my hand at 2. Usually when I draw this card, it's always live. So that is kind of nice about playing 2. So I'm actually kind of liking out 2 more than I thought I would. For the next card, we have double Thunder King. Thunder King is at 2 now, so this makes it really nice. This card's really good. Just a solid turn 1 summon Thunder King. They can't search anything, and you can negate a special summon that's inherent. So, yeah, very good card. Definitely liking Thunder King, and nice to be able to play my pair of secret rares again. And for the last monster, we have the Rescue Rabbit. Yep, just for the Heliotropes. If you open Rescue Rabbit in this deck, you're already going to be ahead. Rabbit's a fantastic card, so obviously have to play it. Wish Rabbit was at multiples, though. Alrighty, on to the spells. We have the triple Allure of Darkness. Triple Allure is in the format now, and I'm really, really liking this card. The draw power it gives this deck is absolutely amazing. So I really, really like triple Allure. Plus just being able to like banish out dead cards out of your hand that you don't want there and like dig for back row after you make your Ophion is really, really good. So I really, really like triple Allure. Definitely something I'm very happy that Konami brought to 3. Next, probably no surprise, we have the triple Pandemic. Just a lance on all of your cards. Actually, I think it's pretty much more than a lance. It's a lance for everything that's that's an Evilswarm. So very, very good. Yeah, and they can't even Stormforth over them, which is really good. So just protect your Ophion for a turn from all the back row and all that stuff. So a very, very good card. And plus searchable through Ophion, obviously. Defissure, just a good floodgate card. This is a stun deck, so Defissure is very good versus a lot of decks in the format. BA and BA, PK Fire, Blue Eyes all have a very, very hard time against this card. So this card's definitely very, very good. Rhoda, because this could search out Caster. Instant Fusion, only one of. You only have one Norden, and so I had to cut the second Instant Fusion for space. But 1 is fine. I see it enough at 1, so it's pretty good. And when you open this with able to make Ophion with this in your hand as well, you can make a Rafflesia too, which is really, really good. Soul Charge, no surprise. Soul Charge, comeback card, good. Regeki, because it's Regeki. And that rounds off the spells. Traps, we play triple Anti-Spell Fragrance. Or some people like to call it Anti-Skill Fragrance, but it's okay. We're playing a stun deck, so that doesn't matter. This card just locks a lot of decks out of the game. It slows down Blue Eyes significantly, locks out Metal Foes if you can resolve it, if you flip it before they have a complete scale. Locks out Metal Foes because they can't complete their scale, so they can't Pendulum Summon anything, which severely cripples the deck. So this is a very, very good card. Plus, anything that really has a lot of spells in it is crippled by this card. So a very, very good card. Next, we have the triple Solemn Strike. Definitely a necessity at 3 in this deck. This just being able to protect your fields through any kind of threat is very, very good. So Strikes are definitely, probably in my opinion, one of the best cards right now in the form, one of the best traps in the format. So definitely a necessity at 3. So I definitely, if you have 3 Strikes, you should be playing them right now, depending on the deck you're playing. Next, we have 2 Storming Mirror Force. This card's incredible. Just bounce all your opponent's entire field back to their hand. Very, very devastating card, especially against a board where they have like maybe a lot of Xyzs out, Harbingers, Rank 8s, Dark Matters, versus Blue Eyes. So this card is very, very good versus those kinds of things. Double Quaking. This card is very, very good against PK Fire. Just being able to flip down their entire board, and then also this makes makes it easier to stick over stuff, because your deck can't. This deck does have a problem with big monsters if your opponent can establish one. So that's why Quaking is also very good, because it just flips that monster face down, and normally now you can stick over it. So double Quaking is very, very good in this deck. One-off traps is a warning. No need to explain that. Bottomless. This is the only Rafflesia target I play. I was playing a time space, but I had to cut it for space. So just the one-off Bottomless, it works fine. Infection, a continuous trap that lets you consistently search any card in your deck. Any Evilswarm in your deck is really, really good. You only need one. It's searchable through Ophion, so yeah. And it's continuous, so it's dumb. Macro, again, same reason as D-Fissure. A lot of the decks in the format struggle with this card, so. And the last card, Vanity's Emptiness. Shouldn't need to explain this either. So that's the main deck, guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the extra deck. I shouldn't need to explain a lot of this. So Norden for instant fusion, Rafflesia to protect our boards. Making this beside Ophion is probably one of the best turn ones you can have. Dweller, this is really good versus Mermails, BA, random Cosmos, that type of stuff. Emerald to recycle our resources. Diamond Dire, pop back row, pop anything we need. Castel, just general removal. Giant Hand to protect the field. This card might come out. This is questionable still. Utopia and Lightning. The Giant Hand might come out for the Prime. That's what I was thinking about, making the Giant Hand the 3rd Utopia stack. Key Beetle to lock any of our floodgates, lock your Emptiness, lock your Ophion, lock your D-Fissure macro, etc. One Thanatos. Thanatos is a good card. I like this, but I'm considering cutting him. He makes himself unaffected by anything, and is a quick effect, or by monster effects. So I kind of like Thanatos, but he hasn't come up a lot, so we may cut him. We'll see how it goes. One Bahamut, Snatch Steal. This is really good in the mirror match too, because the mirror match is actually kind of relevant. There's a couple of other Evilswarm players in my area too. So Bahamut, just take your opponent's monster. It's really good. And lastly, Triple Ophion, he needs no introduction. Just really good card. Let's go on to the side deck. The side deck is missing 2 cards, guys. I apologize, but yeah, I'll tell you what they are. So to start, we have Triple Vector. I side Vector for Metal Foes. Just because this card, if you activate this versus Metal Foes, they can't even really play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they can't activate any of their effects to pop their stuff. So this card severely cripples Metal Foes as a deck. So I do like this card a lot. Definitely a good side deck choice against that deck. Triple Ghost Reaper, Dante and Spirit Dragon. So you just side this in with Dante, side into Dante versus PK Fire. And if you open this card, you can completely blow them out of the game. Or versus PK Blue Eyes, you can get rid of their Spirit Dragon. Just so if you go second and you open this, you can get rid of their Spirit Dragon and severely cripple their plays. So a very, very good card this format. Double Max C, yep, it's at 2 now, but that's okay. So just play it for BA. Really, just BA anything is special summon heavy. Triple Twin Twister, just for back row decks, anything like Demise, maybe Demise decks, Pendulums, stuff like that. Double Dark Hole, just general board removal. It's good versus Blue Eyes as well. And then the last 2 cards should be a Dante and a Spirit Dragon, but I couldn't find a Dante that anyone was willing to trade, and Spirit Dragon's getting reprinted Friday, so I didn't really want to, or tomorrow actually, so I didn't really want to pick one up. So I apologize that I don't have those for you guys, but there should be a Dante and a Spirit Dragon in here as well. But that's the deck profile, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. If there's any other decks you guys like to see, I am building a couple other decks right now. I think I'm building the Herald deck. Train Shaddolls is another deck I'm building. Mermail. So, yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see. We'll definitely be doing Megaton openings as well. So, thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Spawny out.